Hello, everyone. This is Tina Herbert. I'm here with Todd, and we are at Rambo's Fat Cat Biscuits on Main Street in the district. And this is our second edition of dining in the district. And so we're here to find out about these great biscuits. And I'm going to first ask Todd to tell me, where in the world did you get the name for this restaurant?
Okay, well, the name Rambo was my wife's cat, who looks very similar to the caricature that we use that's on our sign.
Okay.
And in Southern culinary tradition, a cat head biscuit is a biscuit that's big, like the size of a cat's head. So we just kind of blend it all together, and we got Rambo. We came up with Rambo's Fat Cat Biscuits. And we came up with a logo that I think is really eye-catching. I think it's something that the customer remembers, and I think that people like buying shirts, people like seeing getting hats. I mean, they're really into our logo. They're really into it.
So now, how long have y'all been here at this location?
6 months.
6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So you're actually one of the restaurants that ventured to open during COVID.
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience.
Well, I mean, it wasn't the idea we started the idea well before COVID. We weren't in a position where we wanted to stop at that point. We literally signed our lease with our landlord, who was right next door, like 2 weeks before the country shut down.
Okay.
So we were there, and we just had to keep pushing. And it took a little bit longer construction took a little bit longer. The whole opening process took a little bit longer than expected. But that's, I guess that's a given during that time period, during everything that was going on.
So now, before you had the restaurant, what were you doing? Were you still doing food or catering?
What we were doing was we were running Rambo's Fat Cat Biscuits as a mobile business. We started out primarily in the Soda City market.
Okay, Soda City.
And then we kind of ventured off into doing, pop-ups at various office buildings downtown, various breweries that don't have, a ton of food production on site, and just other local businesses like Curiosity Coffee down the road. They have us there periodically, and we started gaining a little bit of a following, people interested in our food, and they would come see us. Found out we were going to be at some sort of craft brewery somewhere on Saturday. They'd usually pop by and see us.
So tell me, what is this that I'm going to be trying today? I've already had the food before, but I haven't had this biscuit.
We've got our fried chicken biscuit here, which, I'll put our fried chicken up against anybody's in the city. I think it's delicious. Everything.
It's huge.
Yeah, and that's just a half of it because my half's over here. But we do house-made bread and butter pickles, and we've got a charred scallion aioli on the top. We sell a ton of these. And I think it's a great piece of chicken.
But it's warm, it's savory.
The seasoning, it's fairly aggressively seasoned. And the other one we've got out here is one of our vegetarian, kind of sweeter options. It's brie and fig jam. This one we've been doing since basically the inception of our business 3 years ago. We had to figure out something that was not meat, and we just asked some of our vegetarian friends, what do you think? What's some good ideas? And one of them popped off with do the brie and fig jam. And we've been doing it for 3 years now, and it's a crowd pleaser. It's really good. It's the only thing my dad will eat.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love it.
I appreciate hearing that. Thank you.
I absolutely love it. I would probably choose this version over the chicken. The chicken is good, but I like sweets.
Oh, understood.
I got a sweet too.
All right. Well,
all right.
Understood.
So now, what hours are y'all open?
We're closed on Mondays.
Okay.
Tuesday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 2. And on the weekends, we do 9 to 3.
Now, I know that I've rode through here on the weekends and I see people like literally sitting outside. So I feel that y'all are getting good response.
We do really well on the weekends. We bring some tables outside to kind of put on our sidewalk out there, and we often do have a line waiting to get in here on a Saturday.
And so people aren't really ready to eat inside; they can eat outside.
Oh yeah,
COVID friendly. I love that.
Oh yeah.
And so during the week, what hours?
During the week, 7 to 2.
Okay. And so what made you choose this particular location?
Honestly, the neighborhood. I feel like we got. This was probably the first neighborhood that I honestly felt supported us as a mobile business really well. We did Curiosity a lot, like I said, as a mobile business, and we did Cottontown Brewery as well a lot, as while they were still open, as a pop-up spot. And we always had a lot of people come see us, and we knew that we knew that the neighbors were interested in the concept. They made it pretty clear.
Well, the food is absolutely delicious. We've had it before, but I hadn't had a chance to come and sit down, so this has been extra special. Mm-hmm. Todd is really cool, y'all. He's had a little shade that he's thrown at me, but that's okay. We're going to let him survive. And so we just want to encourage everyone to come out, dine in the district, come out here and get some of Rambo's Fat Cat biscuits. These are absolutely wonderful. Now tell me the name one more time of the sweet one.
It's a brie and fig jam.
Okay, brie and fig jam. Now, do you have any questions for me? You don't have to have any, but if you do.
I have one statement for you.
Okay.
That we haven't necessarily discussed up to this point. We are closing tomorrow.
Okay.
For a week surrounding 4th of July weekend.
Okay.
And we're getting a little bit of work done from the contractors that we just touch-up type of work. So we are going to be closed until the 9th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you open on the 9th or open on the 10th?
The 10th.
Okay.
The 10th. We're going to have access to the kitchen to get back in here and prep on Friday to open for the next weekend. So that'll be the 10th and 11th. We will be back open. But 4th of July weekend in Columbia restaurant world is kind of a typical time where smaller, family-owned restaurants will take a little bit of time off because everybody's at the beach or everybody's at the lake or something like that.
Well, no, I think that's strategic. So that's the best, the best time to take it. So when everyone gets back from their 4th of July, make sure to come out. Todd is really cool. He's a friend now. I love him to death. But come on out and get some biscuits and continue to dine in the district.
I do. Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
One more statement that I'd like to make is
see,
when
he thinks
we get back,
this is his show. He thinks this is his show, but
well,
that's
when
okay.
we get back, we finally do have our ABL license here. We are going to do some local taps, and we're going to do some mimosas and stuff like that on the weekends, and we're excited to be able to offer that. It was a long process, but we'll hopefully within a week or so getting back open, we'll be able to give that to our guests for weekend brunches.
I love it, y'all. Todd, okay, you can be a co-host of my show just this one time. One time. All right, thank y'all so much. Thank you for having us.
It was nice to meet you today. I appreciate your time.
Y'all please come out and join us. The food is great. These biscuits are slamming. So continue to dine in the district and support our restaurants.